Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, February 26th. We have numbers of 26 and 22 today. So it's about balancing your needs, being in harmony with giving care to yourself and others. And the 26 also equals 8. Okay, so this is part of our legacy. This is something we're creating that's permanent, that will last us the rest of our lives. Okay, then we have 22, which is about 22 is the number of peace, and it's also about being in harmony and surrounding. Okay, I apologize. So what was I saying? Oh, I already gave you the numbers. Okay, so today there could be some insecurities, some anxieties, inner conflicts, and some people may be striking out and not understanding why they are doing what they're doing when that it doesn't represent how they honestly feel. Okay, and there's a danger of self-delusion, of deception. Somebody may be fooling themselves, or they may be fooling you. Same thing with you. This could apply to you also. Okay, so there's a lot of scheming going on. So watch the hacking, watch the security on like your passcodes. People phishing in emails, people calling you, telling you that your warranty on your car is about to expire and you haven't owned a car for like 5 years. That kind of bullshit. Spam, distractions, smoke and mirrors. All manners of deception. Excuse me. Okay, so let's get going and see what the cards have to tell us for today. Oh, I see there's a bunch of cards turning over. Okay, so we'll leave that right there. Oh, my table's going kooky. Let's see, what do we got here? What was that? I've been having all kinds of signs lately. Something just fell out the window. Okay, look at that. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, well, something fell out my window and dropped onto the ground here, onto my my plugs, but I can't see what it is. There's like nothing there. Okay, weird. I've been having all kinds of stuff like that happen to me lately. If you guys have been watching, you guys might have seen my signs video. Okay, so somebody, first of all, these are the first two cards that came out. It's the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, somebody's sorry about dumping their shit on you. Ten of Wands is about oppression. It's about burdens, having to put the burdens down. Okay, and Three of Swords is about sorrow. Okay, it's heartbreak. It's disappointment. It's feeling sorry. So somebody, first of all, they owe you an apology for how they've kept you down. Or they might be feeling sorry for themselves and all the things that are holding them back. Three is about ideas, beliefs, joy, communication. And 10 is about completion of a cycle, holding space for the new and beginning. So somebody may be finally putting some burdens down, okay, that's been causing them a lot of heartbreak. And then we had these two come out together. The Tower card and the Four of Swords. Now the Tower card, this can represent destruction, disaster, or it could be enlightenment, awakening. This is like intuition, sudden realizations. And in this part, this could be somebody realizing that they need to put burdens down. If they want to get out of this sorry state of mind, or if they want to not feel heartbroken anymore, they need to stop some kind of behavior. They need to take action, because wands are action, okay? And the Tower is basically where there's a faulty foundation and the walls are crumbling down. So it looks like here, this could be some kind of destruction or revelation. Could be enlightenment, okay? Because it came out with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about meditation. It's quieting the mind, soul searching. So somebody here is, they're soul searching. Okay, the Tower is a number 7. That could be like psychic downloads. They're trying to dig down deep and reflect on things that they've realized, or reflect on a situation that became explosive and ended suddenly. Now, this could be, the Tower can represent loss, a huge loss, okay? But in this, because there's heartbreak, this is somebody you loved. And now for some of it, some of you guys may have experienced the death of a friend or family member, okay? And you may be having to quiet your mind and come to terms with your reality so you can find some peace through this situation that shook your world up. But for those of you that are in a relationship, you see the two people bailing. This means big changes, okay? People bailing out of a relationship because it was on faulty ground, okay? So there's a lot of reflection in the faults of a relationship, what is wrong with a relationship, and a lot of sorrow in terms of personal burdens or burdens felt in the relationship, okay? And the Four of Wands is about meditation, seeking the inner calm and knowledge. 4 is about being grounded and manifestation, okay? So this could be an awakening that triggers some soul searching, or this could be soul searching that triggers an awakening. One or the other, okay? But it's very personal. It's about the self, and it's about security, because the 4 is also about security, control, stability. Yeah, somebody here has been oppressing someone else, and then all of a sudden there's this moment where I don't feel secure anymore. I need to go home. Okay, now some of you, this does not necessarily represent home. This could represent going home in the mind, going back to a natural state, your natural being, without fear, without hate, feeling safe and secure, like you were when you were a child before you were jaded by the world. Oh, look at that. And then we have the Hierophant. Okay, that's Taurus energy. This is like the spiritual leader. This is also marriage and commitment. This is any kind of traditions. For you guys, as you guys know, there's Uranus is moving to Taurus on the 5th, and Mars is already in Taurus, okay? This, to me, represents Uranus. This, to me, represents Taurus, okay? That is the energy that these cards carry. So there's a lot of changes on the home front, a lot of changes in security. There's a lot of changes in what we are committed to, and a lot of people are searching deep, soul searching, and realizing that they need to be committed to themselves, okay? And when they're in a relationship, they're finding... Now, this is not for all of you guys. A reminder that this is general, okay? It applies to a lot of the collective, and it doesn't necessarily have to apply to you now. Everything comes in waves according to the natal chart, because it can't affect everybody on the same day. It just doesn't work like that. We're all individual, okay? So when our time has come, our time has come. So there's a lot of changes in the home front in terms of security and sanity. Soul searching about, do I really want to be committed to this burden for the next however many years, 20 years, or do I want to break free and find my own spirituality and security, feeling safe at home. Okay, this could also be some kind of psychic revelations that you may be finding your spirituality. Because the Hierophant is number 5. That's the number of gifts, surprises, changes, and confidence. Okay, it's also about healthy self-esteem. Well, they're just flying out, aren't they? Okay, let's stop right there. So with the Hierophant also too, there could be somebody that you're looking up to, okay? Because a lot of people are experiencing this at the same time. You could be in the same wave as someone else, okay? So you guys we're all brothers and sisters, you know, you're never alone. We are all connected. So some of you guys can be connecting to the collective even further, or using the tools and guidance of a spiritual leader to connect even further, because, you know, the Tower and the Four of Swords together, it could be connecting to the collective, okay? Boosting your spirituality, coming back to the divine being that you are. So you may be inspiring some people. They may be looking at you as a leader, or you could be observing some other leader. Maybe you've gotten a sudden interest in esoterics. You could be picking up on tarot card reading, or getting into astrology, or something similar of that sort, something magical in the quote-unquote occult realm. Okay, and on the Tower, we've got 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, so first of all, 5 of Cups is about disappointment in love relationships. Now, it's reversed here, so it's kind of like a minor infraction. It's not quite a disappointment. This is about having faith that everything happens for a reason. Now, this is a time for a particular something to be addressed, and it has to do with projection. Somebody feeling powerless and insecure, so they project that onto you, trying to blame you, trying to shift the responsibility of their feelings to you. And they're going to find out after some soul searching that they shouldn't be doing that. They need to put that down, okay? They need to take responsibility for their own happiness, because they're not happy and they keep going back to the past, okay? So somebody's realizing that they can't keep going back to the past, that they have to rid themselves of those ghosts. Oh, yeah. Boy. All right. Well, when it rains, it pours. 10 of Swords fell out on the 10 of Wands. So there could have been... this is like, I want to die. 10 of Swords is about the worst is over. Okay, something, the Tower has happened. This Tower moment has happened, and oh wow, see, all 3 of these are together. Sorrow, heartbreak. The worst thing could have happened in the world, and it's nobody's fault but my own, because there's these burdens that need to be put down. Okay, so somebody really needs to rid themselves of this negative energy. They've been living in the past, been carrying it around with them. They've been throwing those swords at other people, and they're living like the world is over. Of course, they may be, because of this inner reflection, they may be sitting there alone going, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry I did this. And it's just the worst thing in the world. They're sitting in this depressive energy, okay? They're just sorry. Or they may want to say sorry for overreacting and coming at you in that particular way, whatever had happened. Okay, so we've got the 9 and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so 6 of Hearts. This is about a soulmate. This can be about something or someone or an idea or a situation from the past coming back. And this is something that you love. This can be like a relative you hadn't seen in a while. This could be like your favorite sweater from high school. The cups. The cups can be Scorpio energy, and it's also Venus, also in relation to Taurus, but because Taurus is ruled by Libra, and Libra is usually love and money. So this can be love, or this can be love and money. That just depends. Whatever it is, it's something that you value, that you loved, or that you cared for. Nine of Swords. Somebody's having nightmares. Okay. Let me check, see if I have the Moon card. Nope, no Moon card. Okay, so somebody could be making mountains out of molehills. They could be facing something related to someone, something, a person, place, or thing that they care about. They could be facing something that's like a nightmare situation. Okay, they could be fearing that you're going to leave them. And I don't have the Moon here, but with the Sun in Pisces and Mercury in Pisces and a couple of other planets that are going to be moving into Pisces season, and there's going to be some strange dreams. There's going to be strange dreams. And you may wake up in this weird place because there's some healing. Some of it is prophetic, and some of it is pathetic. Either way, something happened with your soulmate, and it seems like it's a nightmare. Okay, everything happens for a reason. This is something that has to be addressed. If you really want true love, then you need to pay attention to what's going on in your dreams and what's going on in the present. Okay, they're trying to tell you something. There's purging going on because this is Nine of Swords. Okay, that's purging. Somebody may be purging their soulmate, and this may in fact turn out to be a karmic lesson here. Not necessarily breaking up with them, but there is a huge lesson about burdens and oppression being placed here upon a soulmate, and it's projection. This is what the other person really feels, but it's coming out at their partner. And it's a deep-rooted insecurity. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, boy. Okay, so Four of Cups. This is about reevaluating what you want in love. So there's a lot of people who are thinking about their partners, love relationships, their love relationship with themselves. What do I really, truly deserve? Okay, and then there's some people that are realizing that they really, truly don't deserve their soulmate. And I don't know why that's a Cancer trait. Cancers mistrust love. They don't believe that they should receive it. How can I explain it? It's because they don't value themselves. We already have 2 4s. As a matter of fact, with this one right here, and I'll get to that in a minute, we got 3 4s. So there's a question of security, control, and stability. There is a huge call for stability right now. So you may be thinking about how to make yourself more secure, and it's mostly about the home front. A lot of you guys are moving in, moving out, moving to new homes. And, Uranus and Taurus could be an upset. Somebody could lose a home. All I know is there's a lot of changes on the home front, and insecurity and comfort for a lot of people, a change in their fortune. So while you're in the midst of trying to figure out what it is you really deserve, you're faced with indecision. There's a major energy imbalance, okay, and you're not sure what to think. So you're not making any decisions right now. You're in the middle of evaluating, and, with the Four of Swords, you're really diving deep in this evaluation. You're reaching for enlightenment, okay. Then the Nine of Wands. There's some, there's some recognition in the ways we bind ourselves and the ways that we limit ourselves and others in regards to self-love and love relationships. There's definitely revelations coming in that, the way we bind ourselves and limit ourselves. Then we have the Star, the card of the Aquarius. The Star card is about healing after a trauma, and you know, we have the Tower, so it could definitely be traumatic to somebody. There's a lot of trauma going on here, mentally, emotionally, and people could be like imbalanced at the moment, but dealing with it, pretty irritating, yeah, to feel imbalanced. But the Star is about hope and healing after a trauma. It's also the card of wishes, okay? And it's 18. So it's about eight and 1. 8 is like leadership, authority, healing. It's about being in charge of yourself. Okay, granting your own wish. Safety and security. You will get your wish. Whatever it is you're wishing for. Oh, and also too, with the new moon in Pisces coming up on the 6th, you guys got to be very, very careful about what you're wishing, because we're able to tap into the ethers at this time, and things are manifesting really, really quickly. I can literally feel the energy around me as the universe weaves its way into granting everybody their wishes. So please be careful what intentions you voice. Don't attach any negative connotations to it. You know, like if you've been really angry at somebody and you're like, I wish they got their fucking karma, you know, that's breeding negativity. Say it nicely and mean it. You know what? They'll get their karma. I'm all good with it. I'm not attached to it. I'm not beholden to something happening to them. The universe will deal the swords when it is time. It is not up to me. You have to let go of that control and worry about yourself. Don't worry about other people. That's, you know, an unnecessary burden to worry about somebody else that should be taking care of themselves. Okay, like I was saying, we're manifesting. There's a lot of magic in the air right now. As above, so below. I've been seeing the 8 and there's a lot of numbers I've been seeing actually, but there's a couple that stands out, and one of them was the 8, the Alpha and the Omega. I've been seeing the signs for days. There's a lot of magic going on. The Magician is about harnessing your energy. Now, a lot of us have changed our situation because we've been feeling drained by the succubus, and what it's done is once you cut them off, you started recouping and your energy is building, and all these intents that you voiced that have not manifested, now that your energy is recovering, it's building up like an electric static clean charge, okay? And it's being willed out to your intentions. So you're probably going to find that you're manifesting rather quickly now once you got rid of this succubus energy. Whatever was draining you of the energy, you had to put a stop to it, and now you're manifesting. Now we've got 3 cards that are reversed, okay? It's not psychic downloads, although there could be awakenings and inner intuition and spiritual guidance. This could be accessing the spiritual downloads, because we only have 3 cards. And once this awakening, whatever this is, takes place, these things turn the other way. Now somebody is not really in control. We've got the Emperor, and the Emperor card is reversed. So this is about appearing calm, or maybe they're not appearing calm. This could be like anxieties, because the Emperor is control, stability, and achievement. When it's reversed, it's like you don't have a lot of control, or your control is very minimal. It's appearing to have control, but you don't really have control. And then we have the Temperance card. This is the card of divine timing. Not here yet, because somebody has to transform. Somebody has to have an awakening, okay? So this is basically saying that the time will be coming up, but it's just not right at this moment, okay? Now, I feel like I've got all this energy out that's manifesting some things, so I'm just sitting back and waiting for whatever it is that comes in, accepting whether or not I get what I want. Whatever. I ask for it. If it comes, all right. But that means it is time. If it doesn't come, well, that doesn't mean it won't ever come. That just means that somewhere down the line it will come when my blocks have been cleared. Okay, so when This almost feels like after this awakening, they will move forward with control. Okay, they'll be grounded, they'll be calm, they'll be able to run things. The Emperor is about being brave, putting on a brave face, never showing your weaknesses. It's control, calm, stability, authority. This to me, it always feels like Saturn, even though it's Aries energy. And Aries is the changer, the bringer of change, a pioneer, taking risks, being brave, being the first one out. Power. Somebody will shortly be regaining their power. Okay. And then the Five of Cups. Okay, they might be eventually feel that these disappointments have poisoned them. They're gonna they're gonna control their disappointments is basically what happens after this awakening. They're gonna control how they look at the past situations because it's time to balance things out. Things have been really imbalanced physically, mentally, and spiritually, and it's time for justice to bring about the balance. The universe does not like imbalances. So temperance is basically about melding. Oh, this could be them being hot and cold. This could be them trying to control how they feel about the heartbreak. So they could be going out, in and out, hot and cold. Temperance is about Sagittarius, so it's about being optimistic. It's about justice, happiness. Somebody is taking control of their happiness. Yeah, somebody's taking back control of their happiness. All right, guys, I'm going to tie this up with the Hawaiian Healing Intentions Oracle card. I apologize about yesterday. I couldn't get my stuff uploaded. I think it was the last of my data. So I couldn't get it uploaded till this morning, and then it uploaded really, really quickly. But, you know, all in divine timing, you get the information when you're supposed to. Oh, look at that. We got this the other day. Aumakua guidance. First off, love. Ke aloha, the love. Okay. Number one is love thyself. My intention is to heal my heart and my patterns of pain. Bam! To receive love and to know with absolute certainty that I am worthy of living a joyous, love-filled life. I said that, didn't I? That they weren't sure if they deserved that. Then we have Pahuhopu Nui, grand aspirations. It's a 26, soul purpose. That's one of the numbers for today. My intention is to make an unwavering commitment to fulfilling my soul's purpose by standing by my dreams, ideas, and aspirations. Your soul came into your body with a grand aspiration for you to fulfill in this life. That aspiration informs every idea and desire that you have. Each day, each moment is an opportunity for you to make an unwavering commitment to fulfilling your soul's purpose and achieving your dreams. Don't allow daily obligations or social pressures to derail you from this purpose. Yeah, keep going, guys. You got the Magician, okay? Manifest, guys. You're the masters of your sea. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Love you. Take care.